Thank you, Margaret. Good afternoon. We are Algonomi, a microalgae cultivation business. My name is Roy Nyberg. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the business. And what I want to try to impress upon you with this presentation is the sort of the critical solution that microalgae can be for our environmental problems as well as customer needs. So this is what we do. We produce biomass from microalgae, different strains, and extracts, which are fatty acids, vitamins, and proteins. For example, we sell them as high-value ingredients to our clients in different industries, while also we capture and reuse CO2 in that process. So the production process that we have is described here. We take this, what's drawn here in red, bioreactor next to a factory where we take the CO2, we produce biomass with chemical extraction methods. We extract these fatty acids and vitamins and so forth. And at first we start with cosmetics industry and food industry as our clients, both very big industries and lots of customer needs for changing their ingredients into more sustainable ones. One of the wonderful things about us is that while we are a deep tech company, we're also an impact startup. And here there are 7 sustainable development goals that we contribute to. At the top, we contribute to making the food system more sustainable, providing more sustainably produced healthy ingredients. The bottom, reducing the CO2 emissions, as well as supporting biodiversity. But all of that comes together more in the middle here, SDG number 12 of responsible consumption and production, which we translate to be as consumption without consuming the earth. Now we're in the early stage, pre-financed, but we still already have some traction, some sales in cosmetics industry, customer ongoing discussions with potential clients in also food and beverage industry. We have international clients and pilot production agreed. We have some competitors, but we're distinct particularly with the capture of CO2 and high-value ingredients that we focus on as opposed to the bulk. This is our vision. We are going to spread our bioreactors all across Europe next to factories taking CO2 and bringing close to the clients. And finally, our team is 6-person founding team, 4 algae biologists, and 1 specialized in virology and GMO techniques, and myself specialized in management and commercial development. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Roy. And now we have some rounds of questions from the jury.
So, Roy, could you tell us a little bit more about the competition? I mean, the space is not new, right? So there are a lot of competitors already.
Yeah, that's correct. So algae is something that has been investigated in university research in lots of countries, in lots of universities. There are spin-offs from those, and so there are different kinds of companies. Many are producing bulk products like aqua feed and so forth. But as I was showing a little bit quickly there earlier on, lots of them are working with very narrow range of strains, and therefore they produce very narrow range of products, while we actually are aiming our strategies to use lots of different kinds of strains to really mine the different beneficial properties from algae. Also, small capex at the beginning for us, while lots of these competitors start with very large upfront investments.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Roy. A good presentation. Am I right if I say that it sounds that algae has been around and the potential has been discussed many years, but something has been holding back it. So what's the hard part? Why we haven't seen kind of a major breakthrough in food or feed.
I think that's a correct analysis. So there are lots of these companies, and for example, from 2005 to 2015, there was a lot of work on the biofuels, which didn't really succeed at all. I think one of the problems is what we want to be better at is the commercialization of it. Then some companies are trying to create their own consumer products, and while we are business to business company. So the other thing is that if you put a lot of money into marketing, you try to develop your own products and sell them to consumers, you're facing a lot of competition. So business to business approach we think is better, and I think that has a lot of more potential to focus on what you are good at, which is the sort of the cultivation of it, the analysis of it, and so forth, and then work with partners. So the other thing is also, maybe third, is that some of these companies have worked on bulk products like aqua feed or different animal feeds, and that just, it's very low value business, low margin business. So that's another problem that these previous businesses have faced, but which we of course will try to avoid.